going on? A bit of fluff. Huzzah! Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. It is the 25th of April. It is Anzac Day, and it is Collingwood versus Essendon. 16 points versus 16 points. Fourth versus third. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Very much. Well, it's very early in the morning once again, but I'm very much looking forward to this game. I think I watched this game last year as well. So very much looking forward to it. And this year it is a game where both teams are performing fantastically in the league. So I really don't know. I think Collingwood should win this, but I have no idea. No idea at all. Hi, Gamer Cousins. Hello, mate. We've had a few people chatting already. I assume it's very much a sellout, or at least very busy over at the MCG this morning or this afternoon for you guys. Hi, Nugget and Brooks. Hi, Cal. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I can't get the game shown yet until 5 minutes before. I'd like to be able to get the pre-match stuff on at Watch AFL. Pre-game coverage. Come on, give me pre-game coverage. No. It's only going to give me literally 5 minutes. Ugh. Hopefully, I don't know how much that'll show me before the game. We'll see. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I've got a sniffly nose this morning. I do apologise. Really not like the New Zealand anthem. That's okay to like someone else's national anthem. That's okay. There's no problem with that. I don't think it's all good. It's better than the British the United Kingdom England national anthem. So that doesn't take a lot to be better than ours. So welcome as people are joining. We are 5 minutes and 45 away from the first bounce or kickoff, as an Englishman like me would say. How are you? There's all that going on at the moment. Hang on. In 30 seconds, I will have access to the stream. Very annoying that Watch AFL only gives you 5 minutes before the game. Hi, Armageddon Fire. Hello, mate. 15 seconds. Oh, okay. Ready? Now it's letting me watch it. There you go. Okay, I've literally just got to the end of that. The game is going live in the Discord. There you go. We'll get the Australian national anthem in. Still weird, not many Aussies sing it. Really weird. Really weird. honestly, I think it's really, really weird that only, well, less than a handful of people actually sing the national anthem. Oh, you got a flyby as well. Not quite the red arrows, but yeah, I think it's weird that very few people sing the national anthem. Really weird. I know it's not quite as easy as what we've got, but hi Sidey, hi Graham, hi Lance, hello mate. Hi, you kidding me? Hello mate. Hi James, Brian, hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
A moving ceremony at the MCG. It gives you chills.
Very busy. Hi Ethan. It is very, very busy at the MCG.
One of the best moments in Australian sport.
If that doesn't give you goosebumps, nothing will. But we talk about the pressure of playing in finals on the big stage in games like this.
No problem, it's Noi.
Who I thought was outstanding, but no one has more pressure on them than the bugler.
Peter, oh come on. 1970, what? So older people only have 50 years to have learnt it, 53 years to have learnt it. But none, like, there was only a couple of the players that were singing it. They're not that old, are they? I just think it's mad, especially considering how patriotic the Aussies are meant to be. I know they're sort of patriotic while still being sort of quiet, but it's just bizarre. I said just bizarre that they just don't know the theme, don't know the national anthem. It's really odd. Thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. We got 50 odd people in here already. Only 13 likes, so go down and click like.
First 10 minutes and just stick to your role. What's got you to where you are so far this season? Just do your thing. Don't overdo it. And then
no, Nicole. No, you don't want to associate with those pies, mate. Don't want to associate with them. Get those predictions in. Who is going to win Collingwood versus Essendon? It's another week this week of me only... Hang on, what did I get? Let me look at my Super Brew predictions. I am on 6 out of 8 at the moment. Let's go that way. 6 out of 8 at the moment. Not bad. I've got Collingwood to win by 15. That is my prediction. Just Aviation, the game is showing live in the Discord server. Link to the Discord server is in the description. 8 out of 8 for Shanice. Wow. Very good. I don't know. I think Collingwood are the stronger team. That's all I'm going to say. Whether or not they win on the day is another matter.
I think he's the best wingman in the competition. 27 disposals, 4 clearances. He's spending a bit more time inside. He's getting the meters game.
All right, buzzer's going. Siren's going.
Some great vision there of the Collingwood skipper with his final words to his boys. What's your final word?
Well, I'm not as obvious as these blokes are, Sarah. I mean, that was just ridiculous the way they were going.
Collingwood have won the last 2. That's anything to go by.
Just doing it week in, week out. It took a while for me to catch on, but in the immortal words of the monkeys, I'm a believer. I believe in this young man.
I'm a believer.
And what limb are you crawling out on?
What is he on about?
I'm going the big fella, Sammy Draper.
Wow.
I think he could shake up this Anzac Day and take advantage of Collingwood's ruck woes. So, yeah, big Sammy for me, which is a little bit outside the top players.
Look at that shot. She whiz.
Jake Stringer there trying to let Nick Dacos
Okay, game is about to start. We are going overtime at the moment.
I hope he's not the matchup on Nick Dacos, or the Bombers will have some problems. All right, we prepare to head.
It looks nice and warm there, apart from them, most of them being in the shade. And game on. Collingwood versus Essendon. And we're off.
No surprise, Pendlebury clean.
Hi with respect. Hi, Neil.
Drop by Maynard. Shield follows up. Now Martin gets a look early. Skews off the side of the boot.
They've both got their Anzac Day tops on. I quite like the Essendon Anzac shirt as well. I quite like. Very simple what they've done with the poppies, but it's quite good. Who's going to start off strongest? Not that it means anything, but who is going to start off strongest? I want to see nice passing today. I want to see nice free-flowing football. Whether or not we'll see it, though, is another matter. Oh, nice passing already. Oh, starting off with a behind. Not quite on target. Hi, AFL time. Hello, mate. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I don't know what the quality's like in the Discord, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Hands to it. Frampton breaks it out of his hands. Quaynor. Here's the early Dacos. Side bottom.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't have access to the stream, it is showing live in the Discord server. So you're welcome to watch it there.
Sets it up.
No, yeah, let's kick it into a massive pile of bodies and hope that your team gets it. Ridiculous.
Now Snelling. Taking in a pretty good tackle.
The players just seem up for it, don't they? They just seem up for it.
Parrish has been prolific the last two of these. McGrath.
And you shouldn't really let the occasion get to you, though. I would just say.
Will get a free in a good spot.
What's he got a free for? I'm confused what he's got a free for. If anyone can explain why he got a free then, I have no idea.
Durham goes inside 50 wide. Stringer wants a piece of noble ball out.
Some confusion once again. Hi, Chadio. I'm good, thanks, mate. Apart from it being 25 past 6 in the morning, I'm good.
See who needs to adjust first. Yeah, that's it.
When I was on Sunrise, the day before the grand final last year, I did say I get up quite early to watch the football. And, yeah, 6:25 in the morning, here I am.
Clean hands on that to Parrish. Langford around the corner for Setterfield.
Big ball into the 50. Straight to Collingwood. Playing on.
Normally a good distributor out of D50.
Oh, oh, oh. He must have butterfingers. He knows because he just spat on his hand.
More willing to play on straight away, or even taking a mark in his back square, but is the mentality of this Collingwood side the second most play on?
Chadio, you're in the States, right? You're in the East Coast. No, West Coast, sorry. West Coast of the States.
Crisp confronted.
Get that ball up, umpire.
Good early forward heat here for the Bombers. Steering ball is good.
Oh!
Langford.
Bombers have got it in the Collingwood 50.
Big trouble for Perkins.
Pies ball. Pies are dealing with any pressure at the moment. Neck and neck stuff in this first few minutes. There's nothing to separate them at the moment. Apart from 1 point, obviously.
Huge focus on forcing Collingwood wide. We know Collingwood love to own the corridor. Essendon happy to give up the wings and the wider ball.
Hi, Blair. Hello, mate. I do gamer cousins. Yeah, I'm a Southampton fan, and it's not looking good for us. It is not looking good for us this year.
Good ball, crisp.
Oh, yeah, Mandy, the Swans game was a disaster. As I said, Longmire is absolutely clueless. Right, honestly, Longmire does not have a clue what to do in games like that, does he? He doesn't know how to change the game and get it back. Yeah, Chadio, the Saints versus Arsenal game was a cracking game. Just annoying. Odegaard got a goal out of nowhere and pulled the game back in the end, but no. Both teams needed a win, really. Both teams really needed a win.
The two big boys. Pendlebury. They always sag off.
Very good, Shanice. Very good for Luton, actually, because I don't... That's a shove. He's just pushed him.
So, a good win for Mason Redmond.
Anyway, surely you can't just go shove like that. The only thing with Luton being in the Championship, fair play to them, but they're just not... I don't see them as a Championship team. They're a small team. But fair play to them. There's a free. It's all going to kick off. It's all going to kick off.
Had the Darcy-Moore matchup, it was as if he had Ruckman down to Frampton's there as well. He's virtually done two of them.
The arm around the neck late is, yeah, what the free kick was for.
Yeah, I suppose he did have his hands around his neck. Spotted that quite well.
Hit the scoreboard
Actually, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
3 goals, a great return for a ruck.
From the certain angle, it looked like it was a high. That was not a high. That's absolutely nonsense. That was a given to the Bombers there, because I don't think that was high at all. No. Hi, David. Hello, mate. Yeah, that was not. I'm sorry. That was not a. That was not a high. We got dodgy umpires again. Bradley, it did not go. That's all I'm going to say. It did not go.
Well, the importance of the Essendon ruckman or tall resting forward to get,
as I said,
and get involved, and from an Essendon point of view,
Longmire does not have a clue. He does not have a clue in games like that.
Benefits them. I don't think that they want to be in a transition game with Collingwood back and forth.
6-1 Bombers.
Tempo style of footy.
The sun in the eyes at that end of the ground too, the Bombers. What about the Dacos handball?
Oh, slow. You've got to tell him it's a man on or something. You've got to have better communication with your teammates. Oh, no.
And that forward pressure from Alwyn Davey Jr. brought into the team to create forward 50 turnovers. Terrific rundown tackle.
Worries Isaac Quaynor there too, with his presence.
Yeah, I gotta have more teamwork and more communication though. Gotta have more communication.
Nice territory early here for Essendon. Well done, Kruger.
To be fair, Bradley, I don't know if that makes up for the fact that we got hammered, mate. A hammering is a hammering. It's quite embarrassing. Maybe the Cats just like beating the Swans. Maybe they are our bogey team, maybe.
Markov. Dacos.
I think that's gone out, hasn't it? No, maybe he kept it in.
Spirals one. Almost Heppel. Now it is Heppel.
Into the 50, straight overhead, and a Pies ball. How did... I was wondering if he was going to get a ticket to the game then. If it's anything like the grand final, there'll be plenty of seats available. Just people that haven't turned up, or people that have got corporate tickets and not gone. It does look pretty full, though, to be fair.
Rusco tidies up in the back end and finds Markov. Short to Josh Dacos.
Hi, Brian. Hello, mate.
Hoskin Elliott struggling to get it past this area.
Yeah, as I will obviously mention. I'll obviously mention this in this week's tipping video. But as I said, I didn't think I would say that we miss Hickey for starters. But it's just a lot of tactical knowledge that Longmire is not using and giving to the team. I think yes, you've got to blame the players there on the pitch, but you have a manager. You know, you have someone, a head coach, who is meant to be there managing the team, and he doesn't know. He just doesn't. He doesn't know what he's doing, especially when a scoreline gets to a situation where it gets to, like in the Cats game, and that's twice now, and that's not good. It's really not good. Cal, would Wrexham have got that big headlines if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney? No, but they wouldn't have got there. They wouldn't have got promoted if it wasn't for the money that those two had put into the club. To be fair, if you see the wages players are now on, and you know, people like Paul Mullins that they bought who came down a league. No, they wouldn't have been promoted in the first place. But yeah, that's what happens. You get rich owners that come in. Oh, well, he made the mark. Get a chance at goal. No, it is. Yes, Mandy. So Mandy says it's all about having a good communication and solid game plan. The problem is sometimes you've got to have a plan B. You know, you can set out a game plan before the start of the game, and you can stick to that. But if the opposition isn't fitting in with your game plan, then you've got to be able to adjust. And it doesn't seem like we can adjust. It doesn't seem like Longmire is able to adjust the team to the situation. And that's part of the problem. It is 6:34 in the morning, and I am tired. But as you can see, it is coming into summer now, so at least the sun is out, or coming out. Beats yesterday, because yesterday we had hailstones and everything. 7-2, 10 minutes gone. It's a low-scoring game so far. It's quite scrappy. It's quite scrappy. There's not a lot in it. Hi, Braden? I think it's Braden. They are loud boots. You've got to be good if you wear coloured boots. I was refereeing the other day. I was refereeing football the other day. And, yeah, I was refereeing the other day and someone came on with gold boots. And I said to him, you've got to be good if you've got gold boots, mate, because they show up. I think it's Pixie. Yeah, Shanice, I think it's Pixie that's here. Come up. Make an appearance. Right, make an appearance, don't you? Okay. Cal says, same as Docker's coach. Called his choice to coach from the bench, an experiment. Yet footage shows him sitting on the bench time after time, not committing. Exactly. Now, I think... Now, I appreciate... I appreciate that sitting up high, you can see players and you can see the pitch and things better. So maybe in the first quarter, or even in the first half. But if it was me, I said I'm there to manage the team. If it's me, especially in the second half, I would be down on ground level. You'd be communicating, you'd be shouting to players. You wouldn't still be up high because you can't change anything up high. So certainly in the second half. Hang on. In you go. No, it's behind. 8-2 to Bombers. Yeah, if it was me, I would be down at ground level, being able to shout at the players, you know, tell them what tactical things you want them to do. And there isn't any of that, and it's not good. It's really not good. She's pestering me now by my feet. Meowing at me. Straight up. Fans are screaming for something. Can they score? Oh, he slipped. Oh, that slip cost him there. That slip definitely cost him. No one can keep hold of it, and out behind the touchline. Very scrappy. We're almost 13 minutes in, and it is so scrappy. Neither team can really get a handle on the ball. Come on, I want some goals. Come on, all you Aussies tell me there's loads of goals in AFL. Come on, let me see them. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. At least he wrapped round it. That's probably a good thing. At least he wrapped round. Oh, God. Don't jump up again.
And Menzies gets up sore as the post still wobbles. I reckon he had a bit of you in him there, Lee, but they don't snap these days because they're made of aluminium.
Yeah, said at least he wrapped round it with his stomach. That would have been, that's better than him hitting his head or his knee or something like that.
Tight hands in and out of side bottoms and
yeah, Blair, I'm sorry, you know, you're telling me this, but the coaches, the managers or whatever, come on, you're not sitting up there. The coaches, you know, they're up in their booth. You're telling me don't get points across to specific players that need extra push. Well, are you... hang on, actually, I need to work this one out. Blair, are you telling me you agree that the managers, coaches should be down at ground level shouting to their players? Or are you saying the coaches are on the mic, which I know? Yeah, explain. Oh, you agree? Good. All right, that's fine. Yeah, you know, you can't get messages down. You cannot get messages down. It's not the same. You know, it's all well and good having subs and whatever down at ground level doing it for you, but you're the manager, you're the coach. You're the one that should be screaming at your players, you know. Well, Chadio, I'm a football person, you know, and as in soccer, and so that's what we do. You shout at your players.
He's got a lot of ball in hand, but not much effectiveness or penetration so far.
And slow, isn't it? It hasn't been live ball, a lot of kick mark.
Caldwell, Davey, Shield.
Are you kidding me? I'm just now thinking of 3 or 4 words. I'm just thinking, sort your SHIT out.
Chip over the top is good, so careful use with Caldwell now on the McGrath. Searching ball, Stringer stands in front.
Oh. This has got to be a 6 points. I also have Pixie literally sat on my lap.
I think he decided the last minute string. We saw that Wiedemann's in a
Prefer if you don't. No, get your claws out of my jumper.
Forward teamwork just to protect him that little.
That was a nice mark. Poor positioning from the Swans. From Swans on the brain. Poor positioning though from Pies.
Kick of only 20 metres.
He can't miss this.
For the Bombers second, no problem.
No, he cannot miss this. Yeah, so I don't see a problem with even just the first half being up high because as I said, you can see the game. But there has to be a time when you come down and you're on the side of the pitch, issuing commands. But no. No, I'm sorry, that's nonsense. It's nonsense, Grass Slipper, because what you actually find is absolute nonsense. I'm sorry. One, it's not always as busy as this. An AFL crowd is not that loud compared to football. At the end of the day, the head coach, or the manager, I would call, they're on the mic to people down at pitch level. What do you think those people at pitch level are doing? They are shouting at players, but it's not the same. It's not the coach. So I don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that thing that the pitch is too big, that they can't hear them. Get down. Picks, get down.
The veteran. To Archie Perkins. Finds Laverde.
But actually, to be fair, if I'm wrong and it is too loud, okay, well, what you do is you communicate with the people closer to you. There's another one. Bombers 20. The Bombers are pushing away. What you'd do is you'd communicate to people, your half of the pitch. They would then pass the message on if need be.
From the Subiaco Football Club in Perth. Working at a goal a game, and that's a good return.
Hi, LA0070. Hello. I see you're in the Discord. Hopefully you're enjoying. It's a bit of a slow one at the moment, to be fair. How have I got so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of you cheapskates watching in my Discord server.
Eventually a really nice goal.
Yeah, but you say that. Siren Gate. I don't think anyone heard the siren, not just the umpires.
Blistering ball to Johnson. Probably should have taken it. Gets rid of Heppel.
Hi, James. Hello, mate.
Heppel now to Parrish. To Perkins.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Running from the Bombers very, very
This is nothing at the moment. Gorn? Is it Gorn? Anyway, yeah, this is nothing at the moment, buddy. The game is never over until it's over. They're only 3 goals behind, and that's very easy to get in a quarter.
Into the pocket, Pendlebury. Johnson, the target at the back. Ginnivan.
Nice. It's nice to have new people at AFL. Obviously, if you haven't watched AFL properly before, then I've got some videos to explain AFL, and I've done lots of videos explaining it. So probably check them out as well. Oh, nice mark. Nice mark. Here we go. This is going to be harder to miss.
Oh, this will be only the 5th disposal Collingwood's had in their forward 50. Really good.
Gowan. I assume that's how you pronounce that. The game is showing live in my Discord server. So you can watch on there if you need to. Discord server link is in the description below. Come on. Just want a close game. Nope. No. 1 point. I have no idea who Father Bob Maguire is. I assume he was a dad. I do know what you mean. I just not... Religious people don't do it for me, mate.
Kicks it straight to Darcy Moore and beautifully done by Braden Maynard, floating across the front.
So 24. 1 minute and 35 left on the clock.
Just adamant that they don't want to give up the corridor, Essendon. They force Collingwood wide first.
Mitchell. Pendlebury a floater. Martin to come across
Ooh.
the front for a kick. It's going the Bombers' way to McGrath.
I want to see a replay of that one. Shanice, that makes me like the guy even less, mate. Sorry. Glenn says, who do the Swans want to win? I think a draw, please. A draw would be an ideal result. That's what I'm going to say. A draw.
In front of the ball, behind the ball, and then that transition running from their midfield meant it's felt a lot safer if you're a defender for Essendon.
Third for points conceded in the comp.
50 seconds left of the quarter.
2000, and we all know what happened there. Stringer. Draper with physicality, but a push. An advantage paid.
There's just no consistency. Too many umpires leads to no consistency, because earlier on a guy literally went shove and nothing came of it. I did, yeah. It was Saturday. I heard on the news, the 2:30 news on the radio, that Barry Humphries had died. So yeah, we did get the news.
And now to Goey with an opportunity. Pretty good at this part of the game. Collingwood in great need. That is a goal. No problems at all.
There we go. That's a way to finish the quarter with a goal. 10 points behind. Siren's gone. 20-10 after the first quarter. Oh, kids. Oh, kids. Why are you holding on to each other's shirts? You big idiots. So pathetic. So pathetic. It's hardly even a fight, is it? They're not. But the funny thing is, they're not fighting over anything. All they do is hold on to each other, and that's it. They're so pathetic. Oh my God, we need some new songs. We need some new songs. Oh, I can't be listening to Collingwood, Collingwood. Sorry, I'm in a mood. That Collingwood chant is not epic. Wow, if you think that's epic, you need to listen to some football songs, mate. Not epic at all. Right, let's turn that sound down. Alright, sounds down slightly while it's the quarter break. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button down below. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. That would be awesome. Yeah. It's been a scrappy game so far. There's not really been a lot in it either team. I was hoping slightly higher scoring, but never mind. For curiosity, do you know how many are watching it around the world? And are you coming this year? Yes, we have our flights booked. We are coming again in September. And I know I do not know how many are watching around the world. No is the answer. I don't know if you can trust any Catholic priest, can you? So, God. Yeah, Chadio, honestly, AFL chants are awful. They are awful, I will say this. They are so bad. They need some songs. They need some songs. It is gone. It is an amazing game. It is an amazing, amazing game. To be fair, talking about other countries, look, I am getting a few Americans, for example, joining my streams. Exactly. Blair, exactly. Have songs like this. I think I did drive. Yeah, but it's not, Glenn. It's not that good live. When obviously at the Sydney Collingwood game, I was so fed up of hearing Sydney. I was so fed up of hearing it. I was if that's what you're talking about, I was so fed up of hearing it. Yeah. Ice hockey. So I did try ages and ages ago reacting to ice hockey, and it got copyrighted straight away. So it seems there's certain sports that are very difficult to react to. Hi, Aussie TV. Hello, mate. Sammy G, I think it's a nothing game at the moment. I don't think either team are doing a lot. I think it's scrappy. It could go either way. It's not very free-flowing. That's what I would say. It's not very free-flowing. Okay, Glenn, yes, got you, yes. Yeah, the atmosphere at games is amazing. Songs are awful. Chadio, to be fair, I've done a lot of AFL videos, and I've mostly managed fine. I can't do NRL. I can't do NRL because that really does get me copyrights. And also, cricket is really tough. But Peter, Glenn, you say both sides are nervous. I think Magpies will settle first. Well, you can't. If you're playing in what you'd look, this game is no different to any other game. But there's the whole emotions of it, isn't it? You can't play the emotions. You can't have emotions in this game. You've got to play as if it is any other game, So, yeah. What's ARL? What's ARL? I don't even know what ARL is. Bill, yeah, no, I've watched along with, what I mean is watching YouTube highlight videos and things like that. It just gets done pretty much straight away.
Back to the footy now.
And it is already over here, grass slipper. It is already over. It's just not a lot going on over here. Hi, Oki. Well, yeah. I don't blame the. Well, I do technically blame the Cats, but I blame the Swans more than the Cats.
Because of the quality of his brother, but he's having an excellent season. Simple floating mark.
He really is. The All-Australian squad.
Well, second quarter has started. Welcome, everyone. It's so awesome to have everyone here. Make sure you like and subscribe down below, guys.
Nicely steered for Snelling.
Shanice, God no. I do not want to be sat in a stadium watching cricket all day long.
Long ball always heading in the Draper direction.
So no. T20 and the 100 that's coming up, fine. I got no problem with that because it's faster paced. Players actually try and hit the ball. All day stuff, no. They just don't want to hit the ball, do they?
Has a little shot at goal, needs a good bounce.
Where's the behind?
Let's get downstairs to Abby.
Yeah, BT, I was in the Bombers huddle at quarter time. Brad Scott very impressed with what his side was able to do in the opening term.
Hello, Abby Holmes.
Hold the Pies to just 5 disposals inside their forward 50. Very impressive. Although, yes, Geordie De Goey was able to score late, but very happy with that start.
Dacos goes wide.
Why would you... There was literally a player in space and you've just passed it to a huge group. Luckily, it comes off, but I just don't understand.
Josh Dacos to De Goey. It's dangerous ball.
Who is helping? Who is helping? There's a mark. There's a mark.
Boy, did they have to think their way through that.
That's what I was thinking, Chadia. That's what I was thinking, mate.
Elect to go around the corner.
So he's out wide.
To set this game alight if it wasn't already. Johnson coming back.
Yes. There's the 6 points. There's the goal. 5 points behind.
Pies have got 2 in a row and trimmed the margin to just 5 points.
Yeah, exactly, Blair. Exactly, mate.
Best linking play from
Exactly. There is no point of watching all day cricket, is there? You got better things to do. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I think that's just excuses, mate. Grass slipper, that's just excuses.
Support from behind, but Collingwood, I reckon they got one of those in the first quarter, and that was the first time they've been able to generate, which is something is a hallmark of their game. They haven't been able to get through the middle, Joe, but at least they started to link up, even though they were forced wide.
Draper goes and finds his own.
I still think Pies should win this. I still think Pies are the better quality team. Oh, no. Stick something grippy on your fingers.
Zerk Thatcher.
Sit down.
Meyer check. Back to Zerk Thatcher. This could work for Menzies. He does. He takes the chest mark.
You're right, JB. That ball was coming a million miles an hour at Johnson, so firmly hit.
I think I might have, in the spirit of Anzac Day, added an S to Menzies.
To they honour the commentators, some of the crap they say.
A good game of footy. There he goes and finds it again. Redmond running on. Caldwell. Good hands, Langford.
Ball into the 50. No.
Drifted back as that winger's role in such a good position, still side bottom like he's been doing his entire career, and helps out his defence.
There's one of those inside kicks, one of the first today. It missed. He was the bravest to take it on, and it hasn't quite worked. This is the area the Bombers are protecting the most.
Just small passes. It's got to be small passes.
And they protected it beautifully. Martin. Wiedemann wanting it in front. Stringer sets himself. The thump by Rusco. McGrath and McCreary. Grabs it one hand. He's a left-footer crisp. Wants to get back on that left. Finds side bottom behind the play. Neat little chip ball back inside.
No,
here. Kruger went and got it.
There's a lot of times that people aren't making marks today, but it certainly shouldn't. The ball shouldn't be slippery or anything, should it? I'm sure it shouldn't be slippery, but they are dropping a lot of balls.
Non-dominant sides, pick the right option, execute the skill.
Had 11 touches in the first quarter, but a lot of them in the back half, Lee. But as soon as he's able to get a ball in the forward half, we know how.
Hi, Owi's Journey? I assume I'm going to say it's Owi's Journey. Hello.
His 16th Anzac Day. 364th game.
Can he score from 50? Oh no, just inside 50. 40, 45, 43. He can. In you go. The Pies take the lead. Game on. 22-21 to the Pies. Gola, gola, gola.
The last two particularly have been impressive build-ups, all but wide. Bombers still refusing to let them own the square.
Much more reflective of a transition style.
I am calling it. I am saying the Pies are going to win this. That is my prediction for this game. I did predict it at the start of the game, to be fair. 164 votes in at the moment. 55% going for the Pies. 45% for Essendon. Quite close. It's quite close on the predictions, to be fair. Yeah. Hi, Corey. Hello, mate.
Thrown up, and that should suit Phillips, although good jumping from Frampton. And
Where's old Cox?
the follow-up also
Is he injured or something? I'm sure you guys will know this, might know this more than I would.
Collingwood.
As the momentum shift, can Essendon withstand Collingwood's?
I don't think it's that much of a momentum they've found. If they score again, maybe. Oh! I say there isn't much momentum for Collingwood, but maybe there is. 3 goals on the bounce. 28-21 to Collingwood. Ginnivan, Jackie Ginnivan, and he's got rid of his stupid hair colour as well. I was thinking, where is Ginnivan? He has lost his bleach blonde spikes.
Well,
they're the #1 team scoring from stoppages. What Scotty
Oh, that does not sound nice. A blood clot. Wow. Blood clot on the ribs.
Impact him, but Jack Ginnivan in the right spot, front and centre. Game is starting to feel far more from a Collingwood style. Balls in motion, starting to score at will.
I would like to say I did predict Collingwood to finish quite high up in the league this year. That was a bold prediction I made. So, however, some other bold predictions are not going so well. Anthony, I am a Swans fan. I'm Sydney.
They don't want the ball in motion. They don't want to allow handball receives. They've got to stifle Collingwood's ball movement.
Hey, Corey, the problem is Fremantle keep letting me down, mate. I keep predicting them to win, and they keep letting me down. Actually, I don't think I predicted them this week, because they keep letting me down. What did I...
Generally, Lee, you just want to get your best plays around the ball when it starts to get away from you. You got any thoughts? We see Scotty Pendlebury's Telstra tracker here.
See? Yeah, once again, I predicted Fremantle to win this week, and they lost. Letting me down every week. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Albert.
But I don't think Essendon be starting to readjust too much just this far.
Redmond, no purchase on that at all. It might still work. The Bombers penetrating here for Langford.
Always starting defence. He's been almost their most
Did the same
reliable
thing
go-to player.
St Kilda as well, but as a forward, he's
Is this to stop the momentum?
the ball well, gets to the right spot.
Bombers with an attempt at goal.
I don't want to put the moz on him, but he's got an uncomplicated kicking style too.
9 goals on the season for Kyle Langford. That's what's ahead of him.
Straight down the middle.
Goal kicker to this point.
Straight down the middle. In you go. In you go. Has the momentum now been squashed?
Necessary goal for the Bombers. Being challenged by an up and about Collingwood in the last 10 minutes of the game, the back half of the last quarter, and then the start of this one. Nice marking goal for Kyle Langford.
Well, this is the thing, Rebecca. At the start of the season, when I did my prediction on where teams should finish in the league, I predicted Fremantle to actually finish, I think, 3rd, was it? Something like that. And they are disappointing. They are letting me down big time. That is going to be, at the end of the season, I'm going to be looking at that, and I'll be like, that was the worst pick, I think. Yeah. I think that Fremantle pick is proving to be one of the worst, one of my worst predictions. I knew it was bold, but it was too bold, maybe.
The interception by Martin, almost. Josh Dacos back to Pendlebury. Playing great game as Pendlebury.
The only thing is, Dockers do have a good song. That's all we're going to say.
Will get the free. Will Jake Kelly for the Bombers.
Hey, well, that's fine, David. At least you're joining me occasionally.
Kelly, his old man's the CEO of the opposition. His brother's the sub for the opposition. Kicks towards Moore again, and he just dominates in those situations. That's not the result side bottom was after. Phillips. Durham to Shield. Now Draper, confronted by Markov.
Playing it big. Oh, nice mark. Very good mark. He does look like a tall boy. Into the Collingwood 50. Whacked away with his shoulder. The Bombers get a free. Not sure what for once again, but they did. Hi, Craig. Craig's going for the Bombers. You see the Pies fans in the crowd going berserk. Those poor umpires. Yes, Bombers. They take the lead again. This is a much better quarter. Much more interesting. The goals are coming in now, and it is coming from both teams. Yeah, there you go. See, I assume maybe you went back and looked. Collingwood are doing okay on my prediction. Collingwood are doing all right on my prediction, but yeah, Freo are doing awful. Freo should be ashamed of themselves for letting me down.
So there's the free kick for Langford, but you wonder why the celebration. Here's the bloke saying there's the ball, and then gives him something.
It gives them the ball.
Slots it and finds him.
Oh God, hang on. That made me. Oh, that crowd. That crowd fan. Sorry. Oh, why would he give him the ball back so easily and then insult him? Just makes no sense. Oh God, that got me. Collingwood inside the 50, playing it in, and it goes straight into the crowd.
The noise here today is deafening. Amazing the silence before the game, JB, and now they let it loose.
Yeah, it's great respect, isn't it?
11 minutes left of the first half.
Perkins not
Oh, my nose. Just wait for the start of the fourth quarter where one team pushes away. That's definitely going to happen. Oh, oh. Bombers with the ball. Is he going for the goal? Oh, just went the wrong side. Close game, isn't it? It's really close game. There is not a lot in this at all. Not a lot at all.
That was much easier if you're 20, 30 metres closer to goal.
Got about 93,000 people in this stadium at the moment.
It's not a sellout then. It's not a sellout. 93,000 they say.
15 touches of the footy already. Side bottom McGrath. Sir Thatcher with an inside out. High footy. Must go with the spoil. So Collingwood owned the first few minutes of this quarter, and as Lee said, it was only a matter of time before the Bombers got their little bit of piece of the action. And that's netted them 2 goals in the last 5 or 6 minutes. At the back is Frampton. To Goey. Across the face of the Bomber goal.
Come on. That is a mistake. Oh, why would you pass it to him? He wasn't even looking at the ball. Why would you pass it to someone who is a couple of metres away from you and not looking at the ball? Hey, what? Absolutely mental. Nice take by Ginnivan. Playing it low. Nice. People aren't looking at the ball, it seems.
But it's in good hands.
He has been known to kick goals from this spot before, JB.
Yeah, in big moments too. Jamie Elliott.
Jamie Elliott.
And 19, he broke the Bombers' hearts with the goal after the siren on an even tighter angle.
It's a wide angle. It's from distance. It's literally just at the 50. Ooh. Ouch. Let's forget about that one, right? That was awful. Absolutely awful.
Upsets their whole rhythm.
You're still going to try and kick the ball straight, not just really try and get an extra couple of metres by doing a couple of steps right or left.
It's acceptable, I think, if you're at the depths of your distance, but if you're within your range, I think you need to run straight at the, as you would normally, rather than try and creep around the mark. Maynard, Josh Dacos.
Ooh, Ginnivan. Ginnivan's got to score this one. Go on, Ginnivan.
Just both Dacos brothers, their ability to find targets using depth.
Well, two attempts at goal in the space of about 30 seconds here.
Look at the mess that he's looking at, but just over one Essendon player's head, drew him onto the ball, protected him, didn't put too much on the ball. So smart, both brothers.
Can Ginnivan score? A little bit closer, similar position, but probably about 10 metres closer. And no, he can't either. 2 attempts at it. 2 different players, obviously, but similar positions. 29-35 to Collingwood. I've got fluff in my hair.
Redmond for Langford. He's got ground level help here. Snell.
And Essendon punish now. Can Essendon punish those two free kicks that were pretty poor?
Eventually numbers work for the Bombers. Menzie from the wing. In fact, just forward of it. And Darcy Moore. There's a real problem back there.
Just over 7 minutes left. Pies with the ball, trying to work their way up the pitch. One of a kind. I said Collingwood. I said Collingwood by 15 at the start of the game. I'm sticking to that still. I am going to stick to that.
Gets on Stringer, arches the back. Good ball here.
Oh, could not keep hold of it. Almost got a really good position for a mark then. And then he gives the ball away. He gives the ball back to the Bombers.
And now Ridley down the line with a beautiful kick to Wiedemann. Wiedemann, a little chipping ball back in.
Bombers on the counter-attack. No, that's been halted. That's been halted. They've slowed the play down.
And has to drift out wide to centre field.
Out to the pocket. Nope. That Bombers slowed the play down there. The Bombers could have happily counter-attacked there with a bit of pace. And they took way too long. Way too long. Allowed the Pies players to get back into position.
So many attacks off half-back by his ability to intercept and read the play.
Maynard. Tough
Oh.
one for Myercheck. It bounced right on its point. Redmond high inside again.
Oh, this second quarter is going quite fast. Just under 6 minutes left.
Crisp sits it out in front of Bobby Hill.
Oh, down he goes. He needs better footwear to give him a little bit of grip.
But if he just keeps his body contact, it can't become a foot race. And he's using his body strength really well.
You're going to get beaten wide.
Yeah.
Coaches, two former teammates. And
Very true. Very true. If you're going to get beaten wide. Very, very true. Gives them a smaller opportunity to score from a lost ball. Oh, went for a specky, didn't he? Are they giving the mark?
And he's given away a free. Because Myercheck had hung onto it. Unrealistic attempt is what it's called.
Unrealistic attempt?
Just been by the fingertips.
Unrealistic attempt. It was only that far over his arms. Maybe that's classed as unrealistic. I don't know.
It looked a lot of fun anyway.
Did look good. That would have been a good mark if he made it, wouldn't it? Would have been a good specky.
In his efforts to get it back inside, perhaps not the person to do that. Draper, nifty little side.
Bombers are on the counter-attack now.
On the header, Stringer, Wiedemann from the side.
Oh, playing on.
Maynard.
Good play down the wing.
Favoured side. McGrath beats
No.
Bobby Hill and wants to keep going as well.
Here we go. We're getting a little bit of speed going on now. End-to-end stuff. Really is end-to-end stuff.
Did well in front, Frampton, and now mark off.
Misses. Almost an intercept there for Snelling. He's got about 4 to beat here, Snelling. Hoskin Elliott reefs it out of there. Misses Markov. Menzies.
All of a sudden, just the tempo and the atmosphere has changed, hasn't it? With just over 4 minutes to go, just sort of everything's heated up a little bit. Not heated up as in aggression, but just the speed of the play. It had been fairly slow.
Rare clearance win for Essendon.
Bombers with the big ball into the 50. No one's there to get it.
Wiedemann led with his head and
Collingwood just got to try and get it out nice and tidy. Get it out nice and tidy.
did that nicely, but he kicks it
Oh.
straight to Maguire, who's played a really nice game.
See, this is a problem. You're giving the ball away. Both teams giving the ball away at times.
Noble gets it back.
And they don't want to be doing that.
Redmond.
I do not, James. I do not, mate.
Setterfield. Snelling. Now Menzies. Might as well have a look.
Right across the goal line. Straight across. Nothing there. 3 minutes 20.
The noise here today is beyond belief. Quayner's away.
Down the wing.
Prairie loves to run with a footy as well.
Ooh.
Myercheck is confronted by Ridley. Good spoil. Myercheck first to
He got lucky to possibly get that back.
side bottom to the
Pies.
to go in with a right
Is it going in? It is.
play.
They end. Oh no, sorry. There's still 3 minutes left. 35. Just managed to get that ball. The ball creeped out.
The intensity
Oh, he's a big boy.
of that entire play.
You wouldn't want to have a seat next to him.
Fun to watch. Scores level.
Chadio, I'm not sure if heck yeah is an Aussie or an English thing, mate. It might be a fuck yeah, not heck yeah.
This game's really, I mean, it's about as even as you can get it. 35, 5, 35, 27 inside 50s each, but
5, 5, 35, 5, 5, 35. What a game. There you go. No, not feck yeah. You're not Father Ted, mate.
Defensive pressure high, but the players now starting to react and break into the clear a bit.
Ball up. Just under 3 minutes to go then. Who is going to end this in this half on the up? Very, very close game. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? And I'm not sure how many kids I've got in here. I've got, well, maybe 1 or 2. Very, very good. As I said, very good end to this half. Been quite fast flowing in the end here. Surely he's not going for goal here. Surely he's not going to make the goal from this distance. Maybe he will. He's definitely gone. Pies keep it though. Pies have got possession in the 50. Right along the goal line. There you go. This is slightly better. I say slightly, not that much better. He's going to look to offload it, I think. I don't think he's going to go for the goal there.
I'd be intrigued to spot up to Goey there. De Goey's got it if he wants.
There he is, the famous Pele Dacos.
No, he's not going for... There's behind. Minute and a half left.
Mum and Dad watching the boys do their job today, and I just can't believe how Mum and Dad would feel about watching something like this. Same with Craig Kelly. I mean, Craig Kelly, he actually played in the first of these Anzac Day games in this current form, and now his 2 sons are both out there today. Quainer through traffic.
Oh. No.
Crunches the pack and
minute left. A minute left of the half. 36-35 to Collingwood. I think that pretty much sums up the game so far, to be fair.
Around there for Collingwood, just their organisation, you can see them positioning players to really set up the rest of their teammates.
11-3 Collingwood in the clearances in this quarter. Side bottom. Josh Dacos didn't get much of that.
It's now 12-3. It's becoming a bit of a worry.
Yes, the ruck dominance hasn't been reflected in their ability to take the ball away. Collingwood have been really sharp at ground level.
Phillips in front. Maynard had a good look at it from behind. More.
Collingwood still got possession. Much more free-flowing passing from Collingwood. They're finding their teammates very well. Is it going in? No. Oh. Ouch. He pinged off that post. I assume it was a 1 point behind.
The bravery of the modern players is just awesome. I mean, they just eyes on the ball. Doesn't matter whether it's a point post or an opposition player.
Please check that it didn't hit the behind post. Review underway.
Full hip pointer, isn't it?
Checking.
Plenty of padding there, JB.
Checking if it was a behind, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh.
But you're right on the hip.
It did hit the post, didn't it?
Just seeing if that's taken a little piece of that padding.
Whether it hit the padding before the body, I guess that's the.
Looked like it was knocked down by the padding, didn't it? At the top.
Go back to the other view. That's what you need. Go back for the other view.
Right there.
Review complete. Looking at these angles, there is insufficient evidence to say whether the ball was hit the behind post or not. Decision on the scoreboard.
What? Sorry. It just said there's insufficient evidence to show that it hit the behind post, but it did hit the behind post. There's no. Well, it may have hit the. I can't remember now, but it may have hit the body first. But it definitely hit the behind post. There's no doubt about that. It definitely hit the behind post from the front view. I don't really understand that. I really don't understand that. They can't say there's insufficient evidence that it hit the behind post, because it did hit the behind post. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. The siren is about to go. Look at that view of Melbourne. Beautiful.
Essendon, Shield and Parrish are going to have to get busy in the second half. They're going to have to get their hands on the footy.
Frampton, quick clearance here. Few seconds left. What a half of football we have seen.
What a fantastic game we have
Wow.
on our hands. It is high pressure. There's been momentum swing. Superstar Jordan De Goey, every time he gets the ball, he's having an impact. That man, Darcy Moore, is an absolute ball.
How have I got 15 people watching in the Discord? Isn't it not a free game today? No, that definitely hit the post.
It is game on. This is what we want.
From a distance it is, yeah. From a distance it is. Are you kidding me?
Teams have had their periods of momentum and trying to capitalise on the score. Two good defenses.
No, Peter, but no, Peter. I'm sorry. Even on this one, I know the footage is rubbish, right? I've got no doubt in saying that the video quality is rubbish, but there is no doubt that that hit the post. Just saying. Right, I'm going to quickly pop for a wee and get myself another drink. Yeah, go do the same. Go for a wee, get a new drink. I will see you back in about a minute.
As you said, it gives them a focal point where to go to for the players at ground level to get front square. And Essendon do like to saturate numbers inside their forward 50. It's why they are the best forward 50 ground ball team in the competition. You can just see it there. A lot of numbers. That's a wingman pushing deep inside 50. So they are getting representation at ground level.
That spot,
right in there.
Yeah.
And if they can win that, they look dangerous.
Worked really well in the first term, dried up in the second. They weren't getting the aerial contest they needed.
We spoke before the game about the wave that Collingwood can have off defensive half-back. What have you made of it so far? Because when they've come, it's looked really impressive.
Yeah, handball receives have been through the roof in that second term for Collingwood, plus 24. I think they had 45 for the quarter. Massive numbers. So when they can play with flow and overlap and excite each other, I think they create if it's not a wave, you know there's numbers coming. So it doesn't necessarily start out as a wave, but watch the engagement from De Goey. Pendlebury still comes. They get McCreery at times on the burst. And this is where the Essendon retreating defence, not sure whether they're going back or they're coming forward. This is the pocket of space we talked about in the pre-game. It's always around the half-forward flanks and half-forward area. So that, to me, is an issue. I'm not sure whether you can do both, retreat and come at the opposition, but their run is clearly hurting them. They've kicked 3 goals on counter-punch from their D50. They're going at 1 every 3, converting going coast to coast, where the AFL average is close to 1 every 5.
And where it's starting is they're winning the ground ball. So in the first quarter, it was Essendon that won a bit more ground ball, which allowed them to get their handball game. This quarter, it was Collingwood plus 13 ground ball or contested possession in this quarter, which then winning that ball then generates that outside handball running game. So it's starting on the inside, and both teams are getting good looks on the outside.
So we're seeing good passages of play from both teams at different stages, but not consistent. So this is a low-scoring game compared to what these two teams used to. They both score very well. They attack very well. But both teams are pressuring. The defence has been good, so it hasn't quite opened up yet. Hopefully in the second half, we'll see things open up a little bit more.
Well, if the Bombers are to win, they need to get past one man, and that is the Collingwood skipper, Brad Johnson. You're at the MCG watching from ground level, and Darcy Moore is owning that half-back flank.
He's been phenomenal, Sarah. He really has. And you're right, in terms of Collingwood
fans in and around. Every time he goes near it, a big roar goes up because he's stopping what Essendon are trying to do in getting to that ball deep inside forward 50. It was great vision the boys showed earlier, and Essendon did capitalise in that part of the ground early in that first quarter. But without Darcy Moore, it would have been a lot more painful on the scoreboard, that's for sure. His ability to actually read it in the air, we understand, but the other level to his game is he can do it now when it's a slow play, which he loves, because he can control where he needs to set up. But when it's moving fast from the Bombers, he's getting to those positions first. And as you can see, they're taking intercept mark after intercept mark. And now Collingwood's mids are starting to read off that as well. The halfback is getting off him to get that handball receive and start that chain going forward for the Collingwood Footy Club. The other matchup quickly, which has been brilliant to watch, McGrath versus Hill. McGrath's won some great ball in front of me here on the wing. He's had 10 disposals, Hill only the 2, so look for a response from the Collingwood small forward in the second half.
Yeah, Hill's been in great form this season so far. I want to touch on another small forward for the Pies for a moment, Jack Ginnivan. He's kicked 1 goal, 2 Anzac medalist last year. And Jace, he was able to kick a goal where he got away from Redmond.
Yeah, he's found space a number of times. He's not getting a lot of the ball, but he's looking dangerous. And you'll just see him. He reads the play really, really well. And they've been terrific around the...
I have returned. Thank you so much. It's awesome. We've got a really decent amount of people in here today. I'd love to know where people are from. Please do in the comments let me know where you are from. It's so good to know specifically where people are from. It's hard, but being behind the camera, having a connection, but it helps. It helps when you know where people are from for sure. Also, 222 votes in. It's still close. 55% are still going for Collingwood, and 45% are going for Essendon. So it is a really, really close one. Glenn is over in Sydney. Are you kidding me? Melbourne's inner west. Okay. Aurora in Denver. Or outside Denver, should I say. Brisbane, Sydney, Perth, Cairns.
And then AFL 360 will have Goodwin and Brad Scott here straight from the MCG.
Madison. I didn't realise LA was from Madison. Sorry, not Madison. I don't know where Madison is really. USA. Adelaide. Alice Springs. Geelong. I tell you what, it does always make me laugh because Americans always give like a full kind of where they're from. It's very long. It's always the state and everything, isn't it? Hello, Wisconsin! Yes, I do like that 70s show. Oh my god, my nose. Spring must be coming here. Toronto, we got a Canadian. Or at least someone living in Canada. Hello, Christopher. Hello, mate. We got Americans. Well, I say we haven't got Americans because, we got United Statesians, Canadians, Aussies, obviously Aussies. Me, over in good old Blighty. No, I know, Cal, you're not from Alice Springs. I knew that one. I am in South England, in a place called Eastleigh, just up from Southampton. Those tradies undies are so gross. Like, so gross.
McDelivery has arrived on the My Maccas app. Earn points and redeem rewards when you get Maccas delivered. Value means more at Maccas. Plus, receive a free Big Mac meal when you spend $30 or more on your...
Oh my god, no. McDonald's, don't do that to me. Kiss are going to try and copyright that now. It's a lot of new members we got today. What else? A Richmond supporter living in Brisbane tipped Collingwood. Hang on. That's a bit mixed up, Albert. Albert says, I'm a Richmond supporter living in Brisbane, tipping Collingwood, barracking for Essendon. That makes no sense, mate. No sense at all. I always find it funny that the UK, that the postcode is almost your address. Well, it means it's easy to find people, isn't it? Did you know, actually, Saidi and others, that Mongolia are using what 3 words instead of a postcode? Which is quite clever. Oh, instead of just an address, they're using what 3 words? Which is very clever. Awesome. I know that my mum's from Pinner. Where's Pinner? I don't even know where Pinner is, LA. It is. I tell you what, it is. It's really, really cool that, especially today, you know, previous live watch longs we've had non-Aussies, but it's really, really good today that we've got Canadians, we've got Americans. That's really, really cool. There you go. John Smith from Ohio. Nice. Can I say bottle of water? Yes, I can say bottle of water. And I will not say water. Water. That's the one of my best American accents, I reckon. Well, you tell Cardi to bugger off. Yeah, so what's the point, Sidey? There's no point of that, having a postcode that covers 30 kilometres. Hi, Sue. Hello, mate. I'm not very good with that. I am awful with accents, to be fair. I try my Aussie accent with the stereotypical Aussie words. It's not good. It's not good. You ripper. You're great guy. If anyone wants to see the Cats are both here. Seriously, my nose. Honestly. Sister not, leave your sister alone. Shitbag. Please excuse me. Please excuse me. I'm blowing my nose. So, if anyone was on my live stream on Friday, you would have known Charlie was in Portugal for the weekend. She was meant to land at about midnight. However, she didn't land till about 3:30 in the morning and literally got home just as I was about to start streaming. So she's in bed for a couple of hours before she has to go to work. So she's probably a bit tired. Have you had a good week? Sue, it's been okay. It's fine. it's okay. That's all I've got for you. Yeah, so they were just talking at halftime. The pundits were just talking about North Melbourne, and they're saying North Melbourne should be happy with a finishing below 10th because they get a bigger draft pick. Well, how's that working for them? How is that working for them at the moment? You know, you can't rely on just getting a high draft pick every year because you're not improving, are you? You're not going to improve with youngsters like that because they take time to develop.
Eventually, if you don't come out of rebuild phase, you get the flick.
Certainly do. Joey's petrified of getting his hopes and dreams crushed, Sarah. Hopefully Essendon doesn't do that to you in the second half of this game.
Yeah, well, the stage is set for...
Bit of bants going on in the studio over there.
Ties by 2 points. And, well, Joey says there's no reason why the Saints can't win the flag. First, they need to get over Port Adelaide. That is Friday night footy.
There's no reason why Saints can't win the flag other than the fact that they are Saints and not very good. And they will probably collapse at some point. Friday night football, Saints versus Port. I'll have to have a look at the diary to see what I'll be watching this week. Let's have a look what he's up to. Hardy with all his mates.
Toyota genuine accessories are tested for the extremes to live up to those everyday uses. Oh, what a feeling.
I do just love that Cardi, he's got such different audience to me. I've said this before. I can't even load, his stream's not even loading up. I've said this before, but obviously Cardman has got such a young audience. See, this is the issue. So I can relate to that as a Southampton fan in football. Southampton are very much a selling team. So we buy players young, develop them, and then sell them. And that's why we're in a position we're in, you know, bottom of the table, struggling to stay up because you can't. They are, yeah, Bill. They are kids. I've said this before. I've got the mature audience. Yeah, you can't win. Granted, Man United won with a young team, but you can't win with kids. You cannot do it. I think so, Shanice. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Sue, Saints are the team that are in form. Port are doing okay. Port are doing okay. I just want to look at the league table at the moment. Hang on. Right, let me have a look at the table at the moment. Now, Adelaide and Port are currently doing better than I predicted, to be fair. I predicted Port and Adelaide sort of 9th and 10th, I think, if I remember rightly. Oh, God, look at Sydney down in bloody 10th. Ugh. Yeah, Adelaide and Port are doing well. But Port, there's no reason why Port can't beat St Kilda. But on paper at the moment with current form, St Kilda should win. But that's... I wouldn't... I will end up calling it because I've got to call it for the tipping video. But, yeah. No, not the Busby Babes, Shanice. Alex Ferguson won the Premier League with kids. Beckham and Scholes and all that lot. As I said, the problem is young players aren't developed. Young players you're not likely to win the league with. You know, you're not going to do it. You've got to have that mix. Don't get me wrong, you should have young players in the team, but you've got to then mix it with experience. You have to. So as I said, it's all well and good getting all these youngsters in, but you've got to have the backbone, basically, of the squad. I've got Collingwood Christopher, I think it's Collingwood, mate. We got 57 likes already. I want 100. I want 100 before the end of this. So do please hit that like button down below. Help me out. Help an Englishman out, guys. Hit that like button down below. If you're new, make sure you subscribe as well. It'd be awesome to have you a part of the community. Hi, Ernie. There's still time. That's all I'm going to say. There's still time. I'm going to sneeze. Oh. We've had Swans have had like 3 bad games, and it's frustrating. But I predicted we should finish still, hopefully in the top 8. That's right. I'm not religious. I don't need blessing, but thanks anyway. Right. Are we ready for the second half?
Has moments, Scott Pendlebury, where he just settles the troops. He's had 7 score involvements in this game so far, and they've only scored 12 times.
Okay, back to the G for the second half.
And game on. Second half is underway. A big 40 minutes coming up. Very, very close so far. 37-35. Are we going to get a team that runs away with it? I said not. Bad kick. Bad kick. No pressure on that guy at all. No pressure at all. Draper's mullet is disgusting. Are you kidding me? It is vile. Ooh. He gets a second attempt. What was he doing? How to give the ball away. Ouch.
Cursed himself, apologises downfield, said that was for you.
I need to go blow my nose again. Back in a second.
Dirty on themselves, few smiles out there, just accepting that it was a mistake, and we'll get on with the game. Wiedemann with a couple.
He just miskicked it, I think, didn't he?
Yep.
Just completely miskicked it. Wasn't an execution error. Sorry, I got decision error. Really poor execution, though.
And often the mentality now is to coach effort and not worry about skill errors. Certainly the players and the coaches reacted that way.
Draper beautifully down to Shield. Setterfield.
Touch ball, play on, touch ball.
It's good work here for the Maggies as Mitchell floats one inside 50 and almost Johnson came off his shins. Crisp. Top of the square, Hill. It got beyond he and Kruger was able to pick it off, but side bottom rolls it out.
I want to check the footy. There's been some miscues at the start of this third quarter.
Some strange happenings. Frampton. No one in front. Parrish able to tidy up under pressure. Didn't get the penetration he'd hoped. Bobby Hill. I would imagine just out of range. Here comes Johnson in the pocket. Goes to the square. Myercheck getting back. Frampton. Good effort over the top from Kelly.
Did I miss anything? I thought I'd better take an antihistamine as well. Oh. Oh man, yeah, that's got me. I normally, to be fair, I normally have a cold in winter and hay fever during the summer, so very annoying. I didn't miss anything. Good, good, good.
Tackled immediately.
The 37-42. Still nothing in it, is it? A minute and a half gone. Up you go. It's still very, very tight with the predictions, though. 267 votes in, 56% think Collingwood.
42 and 44 possessions, the last two of these.
It's not nice, is it, Chadio? It's really not nice when you just can't stop sneezing. Or your nose won't stop running. I've ended up putting some spray up my nose. Nice short pass in here by Collingwood. Pies just... sorry, Bombers just cannot take them down, can they? Oh, there we go. No. Holding.
Oh, that's fantastic footy. That is great to watch. The desperation.
You love to see the players use their strength to fight the tackle and then...
Collingwood did very well to keep the ball then. But, oh God. That was a bit rough. I think my problem is, Chadio, I'm a dog walker, mate, so I'm outdoors every day. Yeah, they certainly didn't look like they didn't want to take Collingwood to the ground, but it just meant Collingwood were able to keep the ball. Big ball into the 50 then by Pies. Can anyone mark it? No. Collingwood keep the ball still. Oh God, that was awful. That ended up in a different postcode. Collingwood has still got the ball. This is, even when they fumble it, Pies managed to keep the ball. Bombers away with it finally. No one can keep hold of the ball. Absolutely mental.
Just quietens things down. Players going to ground, mishandling. Long one here. Kruger.
Oh. I think what I'll need to be doing, Chadio, is just walking around with old a nose clip like swimmers wear and keep my mouth closed. Basically not breathe. I hope so. Michael, I really hope the weather is nicer this year. It needs to be a drier year. I said none of them can keep hold of the ball, can they? But I did say earlier on... There you go. Nice mark. Here's got to be a goal for Bombers. I did say earlier on that the players weren't able to make the marks very easily. They were dropping them.
Darcy Moore has to honour the lead because Langford's running and leading to dangerous spots. We just see behind the goals here. Just that's where the space is. Beautiful.
He's got to score this one. This one's harder to miss.
Langford will have kicked 3 of those.
Kyle Langford. He can't miss it. Surely not. And surely he doesn't. There's another goal for the Bombers, 37-38, 11 points in the lead. It is quite a strange game so far, I would say.
That's a good return on Anzac Day, isn't it? Early stage of the third term.
Hawkins still having trouble there, JB. Can't jump, he reckons.
It's not really a like for like, is it? Hobbs is the sub.
A good player, Nick Martin, hasn't he? I think he was in the mid-season draft. I'm pretty sure, was he, a couple of years ago? But anyway, his ability, just the last couple of years, that's really great execution. Just wait for your forward to move, put it into his space.
My nose is really peeing me off. If I sneak down here, I'm basically blowing my nose or wiping my nose.
Getting better around the clearances this quarter, Essendon. Being able to fight back around the ball.
Mitchell, Pendlebury, handball smothered. Johnny Noble.
Right, come on. I want to see a little bit of momentum from the Pies. Oh, dodgy bounce. Bombers still got it.
Numbers here with the Bombers. McGrath shows a lot of it to Tommy Mitchell, but good enough Snelling.
It's a weird quarter so far. I don't even know what to make of it. Oh, that was poor. Hi, Nunya.
It's barely a handball, that. Just a glancing blow off the fist. Enough, though. Nick Dacos.
The sun is going down very quickly over at the MCG. There is not a lot of the crowd left in the sun.
Now Shield, probably been the Bombers' best. Looking long and deep for Wiedemann.
Oh, nice mark by Wiedemann.
Pies under real pressure here in this opening stanza of the third.
Thought about biting off the corridor and then thought the
Bill, that's got to be some sort of mother's tale, right? That can't be real. That is not going to sort my nose out by blowing a hairdryer in my face.
Slicing through again. To Dacos on the bounce.
Here we go. Pies on the counter-attack. He's on his own. He can't miss this one. He cannot miss this one. Surely not.
The few times they've been able to really own the corridor and come through it. And again, it's Scotty Pendlebury starting it, changing the angle, and then that...
Really good counter-attack, though. Really, really good counter-attack. That's what you want to see. If you can hold up play enough and win on counter-attacks, no problem with that at all. Oh, he's missed it.
Another injury concern for the Bombers. Jaden Laverty down in the rooms with the doctor with a left shoulder. It was after that heavy collision with Myercheck in that far pocket a few moments ago.
Thanks, Ab. Redmond to kick it in. Draper the target, Wiedemann there as well. Nick Dacos confronted by a wall of Bombers. Did well, Cordwell did make something happen. Although Pendlebury on the end of this. Gave it off to Ginnivan.
Collingwood again. Collingwood again. I just don't know what to make of it. There's real sloppy moments. Real sloppy moments mixed with some real quality. It's really strange. Oh! They're not giving it to him. They're not giving him the mark. That was very, very close for a mark. Collingwood ball. Is it heating up?
That's interesting, isn't it? That might give him a week.
That's something that's going to be closely looked at, and he's going to be in some trouble off the back of it.
We knew something had happened because Pendlebury very rarely shows.
Probably shouldn't punch him, mate. Don't punch him, you idiot. Oh. Okay, Bombers have got the ball. 38-48, 10 in it.
More to the front, McCreary taking in a very good tackle, got out of it though. Exactly what Lee was talking about. Now to Goey. Flying shot, it's going to work.
Oh, they just cannot keep hold of the ball.
Now Jamie Elliott, ground level. Still they go. McCreary. They get there eventually.
Finally. Oh my God, what a phase of play. Oh, what a weird phase of play. They've had chances and they cannot keep hold of the ball. You know, it's absolutely insane. I said there's signs of quality And the final product has not been there.
Exhausted, aren't they, these players? This game has been played at a pretty good pace.
Paid the attempt almost, didn't it, that one, Joe? He didn't hang on to it long enough, and then we saw the little... Normally the body, those little bodies...
See, this is I've said this many times. That is assault. That should be punishable on the field of play. He probably didn't punch him that hard, but he still punched him, and that should be punishable. He should be sent off. Mate, they all play dirty. They all punch each other and whatnot. Christopher, it really depends. It really depends. This is fairly low scoring at the moment. Well, you get games over 100. You get games as low as this. It really does. It really does vary. Are you kidding me? Like you just said, there's video referees. I'm sorry if there's a video referee and they should be able to see it. It should then be punished. I'm sorry, saying that the referees don't see it. Well, for starters, there's 4 bloody umpires on the actual field. That was a monster kick. Big kick. 44-54, back to 10. They're keeping in the lead. They're keeping the pressure up on the Pies.
Well, the two of them got him in the end, and Archie Perkins finished, and Abby, another injury concern for Essendon.
Yeah, Mason Redmond just came straight from the ground.
Oh, Armageddon, that's mean, mate. That's mean. You didn't need to say that. Too far, mate. Too far. Honestly, we're meant to be friends. Hi, Joe B. We've got another person who's never watched it. I predicted Collingwood, but it's either anyone's game. It really is anyone's game, mate.
7-2 to clearances. Essendon, and as the clearances go, so too is the momentum in the game. Collingwood got the ascendancy in the second quarter.
Yes, but Chadio, they should fine you and they should penalise you during the game. You can't punch someone and get away with it because that then player then goes and scores the winning goal. It's wrong.
Thump forward. Snelling. Nice control. Caldwell, same can be said. He runs into a bit of trouble. Gets it to Stringer. Davey, goal side. Roscoe just kept him away from the ball. But a tunnel ball gets it back in the Langford direction. Now Crisp.
Crisp thought about the middle and he saw nothing there, but Essendon jumped it.
Joe B is 20 minutes and a quarter. So it should technically be 80 minutes. They're obviously out there for longer because they stop when the ball goes out of bounds and things. They stop the time. So you normally end up actually being on the pitch for about half an hour. It's almost as if it has been raining. But I'm not in Melbourne, so I wouldn't know if it was raining or not.
Not only the scoreboard, but the style and the way the game's been played.
A bit stiff there, Bo.
You'll have to confirm.
Ridley. And Will Kelly. Jake Kelly, I should say. Will still to come out there. More in best position.
Oh, there's Mark. Safe Mark. Play it out wide. Nice and sensible. There you go. And again. And again, look for players in space. Nice. Oh, no, you see. Once again, they just cannot hold on to the ball. Insane. You almost wouldn't believe that this is their professional job.
Just gets it to the boundary line.
Guys, I reckon Essendon are just about to activate their sub. Ben Hobbs will come into the
Activate their sub? What do you mean activate? It's not a bloody robot.
on the ground for 3 minutes, a big hit on that shoulder and came straight from the ground. So obviously no good to continue on.
Yeah, it was buffering. I got that.
Phillips to Goey. Ducks under the tackle. Stringer now pings in with it.
Yeah, I got a little bit of buffering. Hopefully it's not going to buffer anymore.
In the same paddock.
Doesn't often end well.
No, not as a rule.
Oh my god, I lost loads of people. What the hell?
Langford setting himself. Spoiled by Rusco.
What the hell happened? I've just lost loads of people.
Right where the 50-metre line intersects the boundary.
Ben Hobbs as the substitute.
Hope people rejoin.
He'll be able to come in and add some impetus around the ball. Drafted as a midfielder.
Ouch.
Got just over a quarter to be able to.
McGrath goes low. A little trick there. Phillips.
Bombers, can they squeeze it in?
I think it's online. It's tied. It's close.
What are they giving? What they're definitely. I hope people rejoin. God, I had like 70 odd people, and then all of a sudden everyone disappeared. How weird. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
For the Bombers, sees them almost with a game-high margin. Well, 17 at the moment. 18 is the game high.
Are the Bombers going to push away? I hope everyone rejoins me. Please. Please rejoin.
It's interesting how the game is evolved, that Collingwood haven't been able to do that running link-up stuff. They had a lot of handballs, but the Essendon tackling pressure has been really good. Haven't been able to allow to get into space. That one where Noble wanted to play on and got pinged for holding the ball. I mean, Collingwood know they've got to try and get the ball moving, but Essendon's defensive pressure at the moment is shutting that part.
Hopefully everyone's got the stream back. Fingers crossed. Well, I was on over 70, so hopefully everyone comes back. So can the Bombers push away? That's the question. They've got a slightly bigger lead, but Collingwood, every time Bombers go ahead, Collingwood do pull it back. Kick it! Oh. Hi, Paul and Jane. I didn't know you were here in the first place, but now I do. Thank you. There you go. People are rejoining. I don't know what happened there. I have it on my my YouTube as well, and because it's easier to keep up with the chat, and I have no idea what happened. But thanks for rejoining. There's no one marking him. There's no one marking him. He's on his own. He's got to go for the goal here, doesn't he? He's got to go for goal. If they can push away again, this will be a decent lead.
But Essendon just looked like they're breaking clear when we thought that Collingwood might, as the second half progressed.
And he score.
That are just getting that flow through the middle of the ground. And
if he gets this, he makes it real difficult for the Pies. For his fourth goal, Langford.
No. No, just a 1. It's better than none, but it's just a 1. Hi, Barry. 45-62.
Craig Kelly on the left. Dylan McLaughlin, Mark Scaife, the 5 times Supercar champion and 6-time Bathurst winner.
Jeffrey Brown behind all of them too, the president, so big hitters in that little part of the ground.
Collingwood have got to try and catch up again, though, don't they? They've got to try and catch up again. They don't want a big push further behind. We got 3 minutes 45 of this quarter left. It's going quite quickly today.
No problem from an Essendon point of view with all of this. Markov's run on.
Yes, they've done a good job again of controlling and owning the corridor, forcing Collingwood wide and slowing them down.
Now the long one comes. Zerk Thatcher and Draper thumping it in the air. Got past.
It's been, Aaron, it's been a weird game. It's been a really weird game. You've had some moments of good possession, but the final ball control has been off, hasn't it? It has been off. Kicking could have been better. Kicking definitely could have been better, but it said I'm just really surprised about people not able to make the marks. The amount of times the ball has slipped or they haven't been able to get a proper grip of it. The goey. Can he make it go in the goal? See what I did there? Just inside the 50 at the angle. No. Behind.
3 goals, 5 from set shots today, the Pies. And Essendon 6-2.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Aaron. Sorry to hear that, mate.
2:25 remaining in the quarter. Redmond been terrific again. Kelly. Gotta like what he does.
2 minutes 15 left of the third quarter. Just simple passes, guys. Simple passes. That's not a simple... He made the mark, but it wasn't a simple pass. Don't ask Barry. Nightmare, wasn't it? Dreadful. Bombers on the 50. Just outside when they kick it.
The instructions have obviously been to look for Langford.
Ooh. Good mark. Not enough pressure put on him, though.
Identified that if we can play through Langford, it means that Darcy Moore can't drop off.
This has got to be a goal. Got to be a goal.
Numerous occasions and found a teammate in the forward 50 then.
Just his 8th game of footy at this level. Settles on the drop punt from a very, very difficult angle.
Come on, Menzie. Jai Menzie?
Menzie, goal umpire has not moved.
Bombers are happy with that. Umpire's happy with that. 46, 68, 22 points in it now. 22 points in it now. Nice. Really tight angle as well to get that. Really, really good.
Just a beautiful finish from the pocket.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for the Pies. They've got to really find something. It's going to be tough.
Got them around, got them back in the game, and got them the ascendancy around clearances. Essendon being 9-3 in the quarter.
It was a very nice goal. Really, really nice goal from that angle. I don't know if Collingwood are going to do it, to be honest. Especially if they score another one. Holding. 51 seconds on the clock. I think this is going to be tough. I really do think this is going to be tough. Especially if they score another one. Bombers are finding it. They have found the third quarter now, haven't they? Wow. This is going to be tough for the Pies. It's going to be really tough for the Pies.
4 in a row, 6 of 7 in this term.
Are they done? Are the Pies done? 40 seconds left of the quarter.
I often say that hit-outs don't mean much. That one did.
Bang.
If you hit the ball 10 metres into space to a teammate, they're really valuable hit-outs. And just the power in the ruck position through Draper now is...
On a plus side, Pies are going to be top 8 easily. Right? I don't think there's any doubt of them being top 8, so that's a plus for them, even if they're possibly going to lose this. But the game is not over, but Pies do need to find something, don't they?
Here's Kelly. This is Will Kelly that's been activated, as Abby said. Parrish with the tackle on Noble. 30 seconds.
Yeah, that is the thing. There is still a whole nother quarter to go.
Draper just throwing Frampton around.
Oh. They're playing on. They shouldn't be playing on from where the ball was not.
Nice kick on it. Elliott goes into the pocket. Don't think he'll get there. Clock stops
11 seconds. 11 seconds on the clock.
Let's see how it pans out. What a massive quarter it's been for the Bombers. 6 goals to Collingwood's 1. Need to be careful, the Bombers. Can't afford to concede. Delicately balanced here, the margin. Menzies got it all to do.
3, 2, 1. Oh! No, he didn't mark that one. End of the third quarter. Let's turn the sound down a little bit for this. End of the third quarter. Bombers are up. 74-46. Cracking quarter for that for the Bombers. The Pies fans do not look happy. I can tell you that for nothing. They do not look happy. It's going to be a really tough fourth quarter for the Pies. I don't know if they're going to do it. I really don't know if they're going to do it. Do you think they're going to do it? That's the question. Let me know in the comments. And the Pies still win this. Seriously, Aussie netball looks so much more exciting than English netball. So much more interesting. Yeah, can the Pies still win this? Gio is not it. No, he's not confident. Honestly, Tradie really trying to push their underwear, aren't they? Yeah, that is the thing. You can't rule out Pies getting back into the game, but Bombers with that third quarter, have they done enough? Possibly. If they can just keep the ball, stop the Pies getting the ball, and just slowing the game down. I think that's the best bet for Bombers, slowing the game down, taking as long as you can for everything. Get a couple of goals potentially, and they're over the line. Yeah, it's not looking great, Nunya. It is not looking great for Pies, is it? $4? That's bloody expensive for a packet of crisps. That's definitely not value. $4 for a big pack of twisties. Do me a favour. Rebecca, yeah, you stepped away and the Bombers decided to play, basically. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe attack is the best form of defence. I would just say yes, possibly, but you don't want to be caught out. That would be my only worry for Bombers now. They don't want to get caught out on attacks. I think it's shown already that Collingwood are able to counter-attack quite well. So, yeah, that would be my only thought on that. Yeah, please do hit the like button. We're on 71 at the moment. I'd like 100 before the end of the game. So if you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to the vlog channel as well in the description below. Yeah, as I said, Collingwood can still do it. I don't think they will, but you can't rule them off, right? You're watching Anzac Day Footy on Fox. I don't like the word term. To be fair, yeah, that's the thing. To be fair, Collingwood did have opportunities, didn't they? They did have opportunities to score in that quarter, and they didn't take them. So I don't see this thing. I don't necessarily think the Bombers massively outplayed Collingwood in that quarter. Yeah, too many mistakes in the final third, as we say in football. They didn't finish off their chances.
He has to stay diligent. And then this kick here from Martin's a ripper. But because Langford engages Darcy Moore, he doesn't get that roll-off capability. Therefore, without Murphy there today, they don't really have that intercept defender.
I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. I know it. Hang on.
Instead of driving it long, they pierce one in. Now, nothing's ever perfect.
Oh, I knew it was coming. Might have another one in a minute. Right, let's get this game done. Oh.
Unbelievable number, really. You know, the AFL average closer to 3 goals rather than 6, and Darcy Moore only has the 2 intercepts. So that's great tactical planning from Brad Scott and well executed.
Darcy Moore is an incredible player. You cannot let him do what he wants across half-back. An incident now involving Jai Caldwell, who this punch on Nick...
Oh, they're showing the punch, are they?
It doesn't look too much. Nick looked fairly uncomfortable afterwards. The Bombers have a game against the Cats next week. Live and exclusive right here on Fox. Will he be playing in that one?
Yeah, he'll be playing. It's low level. It didn't really knock him around too much. He got back to his feet and continued on with the game. It'll be a fine at worst.
All right, so a 28-point margin to the Bombers.
Well, they're saying that punch. The old pundit thinks it'll be a fine at worst.
This will be exciting, Sarah.
It should be a grandstand finish on Anzac Day. What a game it's been so far. Let's head to the final term at the glorious MCG.
Right, the last quarter is underway. Let's get that sound back up again.
Pushing towards Dacos, crisp. Collingwood have got a mammoth.
Come on. I want obviously I want Collingwood to win simply because I tipped them. But can Collingwood pull this back? For sheer entertainment, we need Collingwood to score. Okay, just for entertainment of the neutral.
Nick Dacos back to Pendlebury.
Well, it wasn't in the face. Well, Falling, come on, mate. Would you like someone punching you? Probably not. I wouldn't. I normally don't appreciate things like that.
Way too far out. Ginnivan offers the lead. Isaac Quainer as well. Goes there, G. It's barely 15. Quainer paid. Darcy Moore wants it at centre half forward. Quainer's going to go a
ball into... Oh, no one's even attacking it, are they? The ball goes into the 50 and no one is even attacking it. But should it be punished by a lesser offence? That's the question. Should it be punished as a lesser offence just because they didn't punch you in the face? Not sure.
Markov can thump it back in here for Collingwood.
Well, Collingwood have got possession here. It's very slow. Whatever's happening is very slow. Another big ball into the 50, but... Whoa, there we go.
Good set of hands.
Did make it. Did mark that one.
It was a really good contested mark off the back of a repeat inside 50. Forcing the...
All right, they've got to score this. They've got to score this just to stay in with a shout. His own player pushed Draper.
They are never out of games of footy, Collingwood. They've shown us that over the last year and a half. To drag this margin back inside 4 goals.
Yeah, back to 4. Back in with a shout. Is the momentum now going to shift towards Collingwood? Are they going to find that last little push just to pull it back?
They believe as a playing group and as a club, they are never out of games.
Pies do like close games, don't they? If last year's anything to go by.
Well, Frampton's got them back within 22, but what about this? A record attendance at Anzac Day footy. 95,179, surpassing
95,179 in the crowd at the MCG. Come on, Collingwood. I wouldn't normally find myself supporting Collingwood because no one likes Collingwood, but I just want this exciting last quarter. I want something to get excited about. Drag him down. Good mark, good mark. They're playing on down the wing. He's got loads of space. Run with it. Run with it, you bloody idiot. He could have run with that. It's so much time. Bombers just inside the 50 in the pocket. He's in the pocket. Is he going to shoot? Oh, off the post. Off the post. Hey, doggo.
Collingwood supporters draw their collective breath with Wiedemann hitting the post. Will Kelly. You can almost feel the tension.
Come on, Pies. Come on, Pies. I want you to catch up just for the entertainment.
Plenty of Essendon jumpers around this. Somehow Nick Dacos comes out with a footy. Goes wide, looking for something there with Bobby Hill. Mark almost taken by Durham. And now Heppel. But there's no one on that wing. So he has to turn around and buy a bit of...
Oh, he's giving the ball straight to the Pies. Come on, Ginnivan. Dacos playing the ball in. No one can mark it. So scrappy, isn't it? It's so scrappy. Batman Creeps, the game is showing live in the Discord server. You can watch it in there. Pies have got... No, I can't keep it in. Oh, man. Such a mess. Such a mess. I can't believe how much of a mess this game is.
Parrish. Not going to work. Straight to Trey Roscoe. Now to Goey.
Well, Pies have certainly got the possession, though, haven't they? They've certainly got the possession. One. That's a behind.
Wow, what a spoil by Redmond.
His partner Laverty's gone. He's been really good, Redmond. Very solid. They haven't looked like marking the ball over the head in the forward 50 in any kind of thing like a contest, Collingwood.
McGrath been brilliant today for the Bombers. Heppel. Caught by Mitchell.
Not playing with the ball with you. Poked in the eye. Oh. He was poked in the eye. Oh. Ouch.
Probably should give the ball to someone else and move on here. Blood pouring from the nose of Scott Pendlebury. A lot of claret involved, so he'll have to come from the ground, and this will give everyone An opportunity to grab their breath.
That is not very nice.
You're going to have to get that
No.
back together as quick as they can.
I've got Lena. Lena is literally right next to me with the ball next to her, shaking, whining, wanting me to play with her. That does not look very nice, does it, that incident? What's my opinion on the Wrexham game? As in the last game. I actually watched the second half of that game. Wrexham remind me of Southampton when we were in League One. And we got Marcus Lieber bought the club. We started then buying good players. Got promoted. It reminds me of that.
So everyone basically got a spell on the bench then.
Exactly right, Noble. Redmond in front.
Right. Bombers with the ball, trying to get it out, but straight back to Pies again. Bombers are just not keeping possession. That's their issue at the moment. They're just not keeping any sort of possession. Every time they get it, they're giving it straight back to Collingwood. They're very lucky because Collingwood are not able to capitalise on it. Pies get it again. Bombers give it to them again.
Myercheck's been very quiet. Draper, brilliantly done centre field.
Oh, sandwiched. Ouch.
Alwyn Davey and Quainer. The ball didn't sit for Davey. Quainer did nicely. Elliott now.
It's all Pies. It's all Pies at the moment. The Bombers cannot get out of their own half. It is all Pies, but they've got to do something with it. Thanks. Are you kidding me? Thanks, mate. It's really kind of you. It is now 8:35. Sun is shining today. Hopefully the weather will be nice at least. Yeah, Pies just cannot do anything with this, can they?
Essendon, Collingwood putting enormous pressure on.
So straight down into the room down below for Pendlebury to get a stitch or two. In the meantime, Frampton going to work here. Hill. Little kick over the top.
Come on. No, it's just straight across. Another behind.
21-point margin. In fact, it stays at 22.
Kick in looking for Perkins. Ticks over. To be thrown in.
Thank you, Andrew. Billy. Andrew, Billy.
36 disposals. It's just an extraordinary start to a career, isn't it?
Back to Pies again.
De Goey on the left. Great ball. Finds Johnson. Surging forward here, Collingwood. Johnson with a long
It's big. It looked like it was bending into the behind, and it just sort of bent and then bent back into the goal. 15 points behind with 13 minutes left. It's not over. It is not over. Bombers are collapsing. They can't get out of their own, barely get out of their own 50. Bombers really need a goal now. They really need a goal now.
A beautiful touch, hasn't he? Both with his hands when he can float in the air. Just that kicking action, just beautifully timed. He's just got great sport.
60, 75, 13 minutes to go. Yeah, Bombers really could do with a goal now. Could really do with a goal to just to try and push away again. But Collingwood are still in this. They are still in this. I need Collingwood for my tipping competition. Come on, Collingwood. Slipping. They've still got it. Dacott! Oh, man. Pies are still in it. 66-75. Oh. Who was writing them off? Who was writing them off? They are back in the game. 30 seconds that took. 30 seconds. 12 minutes 30 to go. 9 points in it. They are still in this game, right?
Clearances for Collingwood, and the pressure is on, and it's just been relentless in this last quarter. And
Bombers have been absolutely useless in this quarter. Absolutely useless. LA, it's like camping, right? It's intense.
No player hotter in the competition than him.
They are an extraordinary
3 back-to-back goals by the Pies.
They fully believe they're going to track it down. And they've done it so many times, you understand that belief.
I think they identified that they need to get more out of their forward half, which is why Dacos has gone. But he's a bit like this. You put him wherever you need him. There's a lot of things he can do.
Tagoe. Heppel.
Bombers desperately need a goal, don't they? They desperately need a goal.
Hunting in numbers here, Collingwood.
Are they ever?
Noble held up.
Swarming at the moment, JB. Phillips. Little handball to Goey. Noble.
11 minutes 45 left on the clock, Christopher.
Thatcher did well. McGrath, Ginnivan in the middle of them.
Paul and Jane, I don't know if you see the same stats, but Collingwood have won their last 8 games that they've trailed at 3 quarters time.
Pendlebury looks set to come back on down there.
Yeah, he's just resurfaced from the rooms, BT. He still looks very uncomfortable, doesn't he?
Dacos again. Not taken.
Was that even 15? Maybe it was. It didn't look 15, but maybe it was.
They need to get busy around the ball, get the ball in their forward half, because they are putting their back 6 under.
Well, I wasn't saying Nunya. See, that's not what I was saying. I wasn't saying play defensive. I wasn't saying play defensive. I was saying keep the ball, take your time, and slow the game down. That doesn't mean play defensive, but it means just passing into space, trying to keep the ball. Yeah.
So that's a great performance.
And it is officially the biggest Anzac Day crowd ever, JB.
Frampton to the front.
Come on, guys. Right. Coming here.
Perfect day, 2 really hot teams, so it was set up for a big crowd.
Bombers still haven't lost it yet, though. It's not game over yet for the Bombers. Oh, he can barely open his eye.
Magpie if he gets out there.
Plenty in the crowd.
Parrish, he joins them all. Crisp. Mitchell hawks the ball towards the attacking 50. Over the top it comes. McCreary and McGrath. McGrath a little fumble. This time more certain. Had to get rid
I would say I'm having a problem with the kits. I'm struggling to see which team is which occasionally, especially when they are running away from you and you're just seeing the black on the back of both their tops. Uh-oh. Ginnivan makes the mark. Ginnivan's got to score this one. No pressure. No pressure. Really, there is big pressure.
Collingwood goals in a row in the last quarter to trim it from 28 to 3.
Go on, Ginnivan. This is going to make this. This is going to make this last 10 minutes huge.
Frenzy. It will electrify them. Ginnivan.
straight as you like. Oh, my word. Yes, I know there are different coloured shorts. But I'm still focusing on their tops. I'll take that, Leahy. I will take that, mate. 72-75. 3 points in it. Sorry, did he just score and then he got subbed off? They should have an away kit. Yeah, they should. All teams should have a home and away kit.
14-1 inside 50s in this last quarter. We know how powerful Collingwood are as a running side. 87% time in forward half. Essendon are out on this one.
Got to find something. Draper down. Parrish releases it to Hobbs. They get the ball forward now. Little fumble. Menzie then picks it up. And he's missed.
Oh, to 4.
There's still a lot of time left. Collingwood have trimmed the margin back quickly, which has given the game real opportunity.
For any Yanks and Canadians that have just that are with us today, I hope you're now enjoying this game. It shows how quickly games can change due to momentum. Just over 9 minutes left. 98 people. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button down below. 100 people watching. Welcome to the stream. We've got just over 9 minutes left. Collingwood have pulled the game back. Everyone, well, most people are saying at the end of the third quarter, this is the Bombers game. However, yeah, it is still not over. Let's just say Bombers still have a chance to win this. They're just not performing like they should. 8:45.
Four goals Collingwood to start this final term. 28 points down at three-quarter time. Is it going to be another Craig McRae special?
Sam, Billy?
Yeah, I know. I still don't agree with... I still think the whole 1 goal a minute is nonsense, because it just doesn't happen very often. But and people live on that for far too much. But Bombers have just got to find a way of just stopping the Pies' momentum. But look, there's so much space for them now. They're in the 50s running. Ball in the middle. I don't think he needed to play that ball in the middle. He probably could have gone for a goal himself.
McCreary keeps going. Elliott flicks it. Dacos has got another one.
Oh! They're in the lead. Oh my God. The Pies fans are going absolutely berserk. The Bombers fans are livid. Oh my word. James, if you want to watch the game, go onto the Discord, mate. The game is shown in the Discord server. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable comeback. It's not the biggest comeback, but... No, that's the thing. A goal a minute just doesn't really happen, does it, anymore? I say it anymore like I know when it did, but... So at the end of the third quarter, Essendon went 4 goals. Pies have now gone 5 goals without a response. 2 points ahead. I think they have to play attacking now. Keep going for more goals. They're only 2 points up with 7:50 left. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. Come on, Pies. 15 would be good. 15 would be good for my tipping competition. That's what I want.
That's a throw. Umpire couldn't see it. He was caught behind him. Now Markov with a ball getting in the way is Setterfield. He wants to go immediately. He does. Not a good kick. Durham went and
Oh, that's high. That's high. Surely that's a high tackle. Surely they've got to give that as a high tackle. I just don't understand why they wouldn't there.
Tired and sore. It's been an incredible game. And it's not finished. Phillips to Shield.
Third time for the year that Dacos has had over 30.
I said Collingwood do have a habit of winning late by a small margin, right? 7:10 left.
Over the top of the ball. Snelling, Parrish. Almost Stringer. Flicks it into the path of Dylan Shield, but Noble was there as well.
The numbers are great, but 6 in this last quarter playing a forward half player, 6 and 2 goals. They're the kind of match-winning things, not so much the prolific.
But Pies cannot rely. Pies cannot rely on Essendon free. Pies cannot rely on being 2 ahead, and now they get a free. Bombers should go ahead again. There's no guarantee here. No guarantee here at all that Pies are going to win this. They found the momentum, but are they losing it now?
30 metres out. Slighty.
Big one now. Big points here for Bombers up for grabs.
The only thing that can affect you right now. And we're right behind him on this one.
Oh. Ouch. Ouch. 1 point behind Bombers. They really could have done with that goal, couldn't they? Really could have done with that goal.
Despite the win-loss ratio looking really good.
Welcome to the stream if you've just joined. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. I want 100 likes, so do that now. Oh, God. This is games where it's much better to be neutral. These games are horrible if you support either of these teams. Yeah, I need Collingwood for my tips as well.
Just gets it going forward for Collingwood. Elliott happy to see it over.
5 minutes 50 left. Could be a draw. Yeah, it could be a draw. There's got to be another goal in this though. Got to be another goal. You would assume anyway.
Nicely done by Frampton. Little toe poker from side bottom.
Uh-oh. Is it going to get scrappy again? Shut that ball up, umpire.
Collingwood been good with their stoppage clearances. Got one in their neck of the woods here.
I did Collingwood by 15.
Record crowd.
Yeah, I did them by 15, so I could... Hi, Lax Bro. Hello, mate. Yeah, so I could really do a Collingwood getting another couple of goals, preferably. At least just to get the close result. Here we go. Collingwood by 7. They're going to make it harder for the Bombers. 5:17 left on the clock. 7 points ahead. Look at that. 12-12, 84, 11-11, 77. Wow. What an insane finish to the game. When we thought Collingwood were pretty much dead and buried. Wow. Absolutely incredible. This is why I watch AFL for these moments, these comebacks. It's not over still. 5 minutes 17. It is not over still. I know. Imagine no one goes for Collingwood, do they? Surely not. Not by choice.
It has been a black and white tsunami in this final term.
They just can't keep the ball. Honestly, the catching today has been so bad. The ball handling has been so bad. Ah, of course, Chadio, of course. Apart from me going to be knackered for the rest of the day, of course. Yes.
Paris to Shield. Side bottom. Ball smothered. So it's Mitchell's.
We're under the 5-minute mark now.
Setterfield. Redmond. One-on-one here. Snelling worried out of it beautifully by Markov, and then he'll get a free. Collingwood.
There's a free. Welcome to the stream, everyone.
One-on-ones this term have pretty much all gone Collingwood's way.
No, yeah, I'm just not a morning person. I really struggle with mornings, mate. Getting up at 6 a.m. That is hard. And when I now do it most weekends for the footy. Oh, we're soccering it on, as they say. It's going too wide. It's going too wide.
So 4 minutes left. Lee, it's a 7-point game. What, if anything, can you suggest to the Bombers right now?
Not a whole lot.
What can you suggest to the Bombers right now? See, this is the issue. Look, he's up in the coach, head coach, manager is up in this box. He's not down at ground level. He's not commanding his team. It's wrong. Thanks, Taddy and Riley. You know, these Bombers have absolutely collapsed in this fourth quarter, and there is no one there. There is no one on the sidelines trying to orchestrate a change in their form. It's not good. And Bombers have just collapsed. Absolutely collapsed.
What does that mean, JB? 2 aces and some cashola from the Caz.
Setterfield confronted.
Yeah, but no, you need your manager, you need your head, the man that's in charge of the team, down on the down at the side of the pitch, commanding the team. You know, he's got to be leading them. He doesn't need to be up there at this stage of the game. He really does not need to be up there at this stage of the game. Isn't it weird how many of us want the Pies to win, considering how no one likes the Pies?
Someone's got to ignite the Bombers here. Caldwell. More beautiful track.
They're playing. Nice little passing in the middle of the field. It's nonsense, Pete. I'm sorry, it's nonsense. There is no reason why you, as the head of your team, shouldn't be down there. And it's proving it now. Proving it now. They've had the viewing angle for the whole game. But you need to be down leading your team. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous.
He goes into the pocket. And they'll get something they've loved in this term, a forward half stoppage.
Well, I'm sorry. I think the Collingwood coach is down at ground level, and the Collingwood are playing well. So, you know, I'm taking that. Yeah, that is true. No one likes Essendon either, do they? God, no, Gamer Cousins. No way. I'm red and white. I am red and white.
McCreary, Moore, side bottom being wonderful today. And now they've got possession.
2 minutes. 2 minutes for the Pies to hold on. Can they do it? I think they probably can. Bombers are just taking as long as they can now. As long as they can.
They get the 2-minute sign. Maynard slides it down the line. High footy. Draper's been paid the mark against Johnson.
They need 2 goals, and they need to be quick. Nope. Bombers sneak it though. Incorrect. This is game over. It's game over.
Push Myercheck behind the ball to get the extra number down there to be able to do this. Hold the ball place.
This just take as long as they can. A minute left. Here we go. This is the tactic. You take as long as you can. Just kick it to each other. Yeah, just kick it back to him. Look for a small pass. And be as slow as you can.
This is absolutely perfect from a Collingwood point of view.
Easy. This is how you kill time. This is how you kill it. And Bombers can't do anything. That's the thing. Bombers can't do anything. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 14. 10. Oh. Oh. And they are going to end with the siren and probably a goal as well. Are they taking the kick? Are they taking the kick? They did mark it. They are. Right. Fantastic comeback from Collingwood.
McCreary to make it a 13-point margin at the end of the game, and it'll just give them extra celebration.
There you go. There you go. A 77-point win for the Magpies. Let's listen to their song. Wow. I don't know if we want to listen to this song, do we? What a comeback, though. What a comeback from the Pies. I said they did look dead and buried, didn't they, in that last, before the last quarter started. But no, they came back. It just shows what you can do in AFL. Really, really good. I am 7 out of 9 on my tips. Hang on. I need to stretch. Well, that feels good. That feels good. Yes, for anyone that have recently joined, any of the Americans, any of the Canadians that have joined today, new to the game, I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, oh no, we got 8 out of 9 and 9 out of 9. That's going to ruin me, guys. Hopefully games like this show you how bloody brilliant AFL can be. The game can so easily turn. It can so easily turn, and that is so good because it just gives you a reason to keep watching. Granted, if you're Sydney Swans and you're being destroyed by cats, the game is not turning. But hopefully it shows you what AFL is all about, and as I said, it keeps you watching. Well, there you go. You're happy now. Hopefully you didn't cash out, GOB, because you would have won your bet, I assume. Thank you, Armageddon Fire. That's really kind of you, mate. That's really, really kind. Thank you for supporting me. What a game. What a game. Well, I've got work to go and do. Yeah, I know. What is work? I actually have to go and do my job. Hang on. Let me close this all down. Thank you, everyone. Honestly, thank you, everyone, so much for joining me. Absolutely incredible that we got to about 180 people in the end. I need 4 more likes. I wanted 100. 4 more likes quickly before I go. Please do go quick. click down below on the like button. Before we go, I want 100. There's 99. I need one more. One more like. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please like. There's 100. Yes, thank you so much. Please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a fun game, but as I said, I've got to go and do some work. So enjoy the rest of your day. If you're in Australia, enjoy the rest of your Anzac Day. You've still got all evening. Yeah, you've still got all evening to enjoy. So thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee, become a member, buy merchandise down below as well. So I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. If you're American, yeah, go back to bed. Thank you so much. End of stream. Now it's the awkward moment where I find the button.